Mulder? What about science? I don't know, Scully. What about aliens? Hello, everyone. This is Derek from Classic Game Room, the host of CGR Undertow. And hey, a couple weeks ago was my birthday. And I don't like to make a big deal about it, except for I celebrated all month. But other than that, I don't like to make a big deal about it, so I didn't say anything on the channel. But my birthday was a couple weeks ago. Happy birthday me, everyone. None of you got me any presents, but that's okay. I don't like to make a big deal out of it. The point is, I got some awesome gifts for my birthday. Two in particular, I wanted to share with you guys today on the show because I thought they would be of interest to you as much as they were to me. Check this out. Two of my favorite birthday gifts. Let me find them up. Here they are. Look at this. X-Files action figures, Mulder and Scully. Let's fight the future. So, I mean, there's obviously a multitude of reasons one would be excited to have such a wonderful birthday gift. One, obviously, they're X-Files action figures. Who wouldn't be excited to have Dana Scully in the palm of your hands? Two, I mean, the X-Files is one of my favorite shows of all time. I grew up watching this show. But I think more than anything else, the reason I freaked out when I got these for my birthday is that when I was 14 years old, I had these already. I already had these toys. But you know what happens, and I'm gonna tell you guys now, for you younger kids out there that haven't experienced this yet, at some point you're gonna grow up, you're gonna go to college or something, or you're gonna move out of the house, and then guess what's gonna happen? Mom and dad are gonna have a yard sale, and then you're gonna come home on spring break, and you're gonna find that your X-Files action figures and all of your Ren and Stimpy collectibles have been sold to all the delinquent children in your neighborhood, and Mom made $87. Thanks a lot, Mom. This is series 1 of these figures, and on the back it shows you some of the other figures in the series. You've got Mulder in his Antarctic gear, Scully in her Antarctic gear. She actually comes with one of the EBEs. Mulder comes with the gestation pod that Scully gets stuck in the movie. Obviously, these are based on the Fight the Future movie. And then there's also, you can get the attack alien, you can get the fireman set. But anyway, these are both from series 1. This is Mulder and Scully, each with a corpse. And not only a corpse ready for autopsy, but as you can see, they also come with a prep table so that Scully can prepare the autopsy, because listen, that's what Scully does. Scully autopsies things. And I have to tell you that one day when I die, I'd like Scully to autopsy my ass. Actually, we're gonna start with Scully. We're not even gonna mess around with this. We're gonna start with Dana Scully. Let's open her up. Phrasing. Oh, this is amazing. This is like, we're fighting the future, but I'm going back in the past because I did this exact thing when I was 14 years old. This is unbelievable. Look at this. Oh, man. Got my Dana Scully. We have been reunited, Scully. I knew one day we would. Still in great shape, too. Look, this is brand new. Anyway, there's Dana. Here's the disgusting alien corpse. And here's another great thing about the X-Files is the Scully action figure comes with this, like, little flip cell phone. Of course it does. It was the 90s. And then here's the prep table. And it comes right out, and there it is. Look at that. Oh man, I've got my Dana Scully play kit all ready to go. See, these were the toys I played with when I was a kid. And I hope now when you see this, it brings some of my psychosis into focus. And here we go. Here they are. It's Mulder and Scully in the flesh, or in the plastic. If we were in the flesh, this would get real weird. Anyway, let's start with the Mulder figure. This was always, actually, as weird as this is gonna sound, this was my favorite of the two. Or actually, I can't say it was my favorite because, I mean, Dana Scully. But listen, I even as a kid, I understood that I had to be objective about things. And this is actually, I thought, the better of the two figures because this looks a lot like Fox Mulder. It's like, this is the closest you could get to a David Duchovny action figure without like voodoo, without an actual X-Files episode happening to make this thing real. This is as close as you can get. Look, he's got his 90s suit on from the X-Files. Mulder was always such a handsome, such a sharp-dressed man. I think that's one of the reasons the X-Files was so cool. These are both just really attractive people. But anyway, Mulder comes with a flashlight because obviously you're not going to go into the sewer after a giant tapeworm without a flashlight. He's also got his little FBI badge. And actually, the detail's not bad here. You know, I can't really zoom in because our camera doesn't cooperate, which Mulder's gonna have to look into later. But it actually says Fox Mulder. Not really a picture of him. It's like a little like a little pixelated, almost like a Mario Kart icon from Mario Kart DS. Point is, it's not very good. But his tie's great. Coat looks good. And here's the Scully action figure. Really, another really nicely done figure. She's in black though. Mulder's in, blue. I don't know if it's like a thing where, I don't know, like no white after Labor Day or something. I don't know, because I don't know fashion. But the point is, she looks stunning either way. But anyway, she's got her little crucifix on. As she always did in pretty much every episode. I think she had that crucifix on. She's got her beautiful red hair, which I always appreciated as a redhead growing up. She's like the sexiest woman on TV was a redhead. Take that, society. But I was always a little disappointed in the Scully figure. It looks good from the side. Actually, it looks exactly like her from the side. But the face isn't quite as convincing as the David Duchovny one, which is just like almost perfect. The Gillian Anderson one's a little off. But then again, how do you capture someone as beautiful as Dana Scully in an action figure? That's just not possible. The quality makes sense too, because these are actually from, there it is, McFarlane Toys on the packaging that I so carelessly just ripped apart. And McFarlane, they always do really nice toys, at least in my opinion. I don't know, I've never had a problem. But anyway, I've finally been reunited with my Mulder and Scully X-Files Fight the Future action figures from 1998 that I had back then but had to reacquire. Thanks a lot, Mom. They've taken their rightful place on my desk at Classic Game Rooms Intergalactic Space Arcade, which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen my desk, it's like a hall of fame of things that I like. The toy versions. I've got my Mulder and Scully action figures, and I've got my Back to the Future reaction figures, and of course I've also got my WWF Superstars lunchbox. I've got my Merida action figure. Anyway, and there's also Mega Man, and and then on the top, I've got my Ninja Turtle collection. I've got the comic book series. Still need Raphael. I've got the original Turtles figures from the 80s. Only have Leonardo right now. Gotta get a lot more of those. Got the Turtles from the 2000s reboot, and then the Turtles from the current reboot. Those are my toys. That's what I play with at work. By the way, I've got this empty spot. Look at this. Like, my toy shelf's filling up here at Classic Game Room, but I still have an empty spot. So I'm taking suggestions on what I should fill there. You guys, by now you have a pretty good idea what I'm into. What should I fill there? Don't be perverted. I've already got an Emma Watson action figure that I play with a lot.